Hi, I'm Mr. Juggles. Get ready with me as I do drag makeup. First, we need to shave, which you can see we already did that. Step 2, I need a hair net and change this into something so we're not pulling it off and wiping all our makeup off. So let me change all this and I'll be right back. Ooh, maybe this would be better. So first off, these are my boobies. I got them on eBay and they're used, but I got a good deal on them and they have brought me a lot of joy and you guys a lot of joy. So my first step is I shaved, but I've got this tone, this manly tone of hair, and there's a product called Snazaroo. And oh, before I use that, let's do some primer. We should um, primer our face, and we'll just get that primered in all around. And yeah, so I know people will be like, "Oh my god, you got a primer." So we primered, and now that the primering is done, doesn't have to be perfect. It just you know, it's supposed to. I don't know what it does, but people say do it. So preps the skin and it's good for it or something. I don't know. Everybody raves about it. So this is Snazaroo, and it is an orange primer, and we got a little sponge, and we are going to Snazaroo our face. And for time saving purposes, we're going to make it instantly happen. So we've Snazarooed all this stuff, all this stuff. Yeah, get a little there. Yeah. Boom. All right. So the Snazaroon is done, and now we can go on to foundation. So I'm going to use a light foundation at first, and we're going to, for time saving purposes, instantly be done. So we just pretty much applied it with our fingers, but we're going to set it. Now this is translucent setting powder, and I've already done my whole face, but it's so loud. I live near the bars. People are like, why don't you record your voice more? Because you don't understand how loud it is where I am. I lived in the bar district, and you're going to hear it in 2 seconds, like some cars going by and people screaming and yelling, and I'm trying to do this as fast as possible, so I can use this clip because I've already done my whole face. Okay, so I messed up earlier. I said I was using a light foundation. I was using a darker foundation. Now we're going to use a lighter foundation. So this, I would use the stick, but I'm going to have to stick this and then try to get it up underneath my eyes and bring out, so I'm going to do a little bit of this where I do some light toning with a lighter foundation to try to give it a little bit of blend. Hopefully that works out. We'll see. Okay, so now I've got some lighter tones around here, and I'm just going to use this the sponge to blend it the best I can. I put some on my nose too, to brighten up the bridge of my nose, and right here, and you hear all the loud cars and stuff, and it's horrible. Not only do I live near the bar district, but there's a fire department down the block and a hospital right next to it, so I get all the action. But our next step is, boom, um, eyeshadow primer. It's basically white paint. Boom. I just put it on my finger. And smush it in there. Alright, we smushed it all around. We got a little down here. We're gonna blend it in a little bit with this brush, or keep on this sponge. Oh, I got brush all the time. And we're gonna do this, and we're gonna just pat it until it gets really smooth. So it's time for eyeliner, but I'm gonna be experimental with this bright pink eyeliner. I'm gonna try to get it in there. We'll see how that goes. So I've got this eyeshadow, same as that eyeliner, and I'm going around right tight next to the eyeball, right with this, and we'll see where that goes. Now I got this purple right here. I'm going to try to go on the outside of that and bring that color out a little bit more in purple. And the next color is a blue. We're going to do a little bit of blue, and I think we're going to bring it out to a darker purple and blue out here, but we're going to get a little bit of lighter colors towards the center and try to go darker this way and see what happens. So I didn't like the way the red was looking around the eye, so I did some black eyeliner, and I think that's looking better. So we're going to do this eye too, and see how that goes. So I've taken some of this purple, and I'm putting it right there, and I really like it. So we're going to probably do some more purple on that side. Alright, so we've added some purple, blended it. We might blend it a little more, but it's looking better. Alright, so I've had the brilliant idea to take this and try to do little cattails on my eyes with this. Boom! So it's making my eye water, but looks alright. Not sure if I want to outline it with black. Still thinking, so be back in a second. So with the same color, I kind of just blended it in a little bit. I could spend all day trying to blend this stuff in. So we're probably just going to quit while we're ahead. We made it this far. People outside are being so loud, but it's eyebrow time. Let me try to do this before they yell. This thing is an eyebrow pencil, and it's the worst. It's the worst because it worked great last time, and now it's dry, and it just made nothing happen. So we had to just draw it on with this. So they're not great, but I'm tired of all the racket outside and doing all this. So we're moving on. This is some liquid blush, and this is one of my favorite things to do. And that means we're almost done. I'm gonna put it right here and here. And I'm gonna take my finger or a sponge and blend it in. It's time to bronze and sculpt. I don't know if you can see the bronze and sculpt. Alright, so the bottom thing on this one, we are going to do this live. It's gonna be loud because it's loud outside, but that's just what has to go down. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna get this all around the perimeter and darken up this this perimeter right here, and that's going to give us a slimming face effect. And oh yeah, got a little bit right there on the nose right here. There. Okay, gives us some contour there, and then definitely try to take down this jawbone of mine. Can we take that jawbone down? Makeup always makes my nose run. I'm gonna have to stop this because of the time, and so we're gonna be done in a second. Alright, so we've bronzered, toning all around, blended it together as well as we can, and now the next step, eyelashes. And so I've done some purple lipstick, and I traced it with that hot pink eyeliner. And I'm using hairspray as setting spray. So what I'm going to do is take some powder and I'm going to blend it all together to make it seem a little better. And boom, we got drag. Thanks for tuning in, and that's been Get Ready With Me with Mr. Chuckles.